Now, I tell you what.
Well,
if Ferguson's, if his was a offensive pass interference, that was offensive pass interference.
Let's go in this right now.
Oh shit! Oh my God! Interception! Are you shitting me?
Don't say it. Don't say nothing.
The 17 hurts.
What happened?
Gonna keep it.
Oh my God!
I'm taking my headset off because I know it.
I don't know.
Interception! What? The Eagles lost. Jalen Hurts. Oh my God!
That's the ball game.
Oh my God! They lost. And Jalen Hurts interception.
Oh my God!
Oh my God! Philly, look at you, Philly.
Oh my God!
Oh my God! No, I can't believe this. Oh my God!
Hey,
Keep
Tom,
hope
you said the game was
alive.
over with. Thomas.
Keep hope alive.
We had this.
3 losses in a row for you, Eagles. It was tipped up.
I said Hurts had one more in there. I said he had one
Bad
more.
throw.
And I told you he was.
Oh my God!
Why?
I said, give me that fourth pick, baby. Give it to me.
They could have kicked the field
the
goal and tied the game. Well, good morning, good people. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, as well as Bucky, the crazy beaver, and the funky chicken, and our brand new friend, the Vibe Bunny. We put some glasses on him so that way he could see, just like Jalen Hurts needs. As always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. You know, I have been here every single day, taking the shit from you Eagle fans. Taking the shit from you Eagle fans. And today, who the hell is Mark Holmes' Dan Salio show? I have been taking that shit from the very first time I went on that channel. I went through that abomination of a season last year, the ups and downs and roller coasters of this year on that channel, and the Cowboys get just a little taste of payback, and Eagle fans are hurt. Last night after Hard Knocks, I went on my buddy Philly 500's channel, okay, and the title of let me actually pull it up because basically it was a tearjerker. It was consoling each other. Let me go to Philly. I want to make sure I don't get it wrong. Philly 500 Eagles group therapy session. Eagles group therapy. They're in group therapy. As bad as we've been, we've been through hell. We didn't seek any, outside help. We had Eagle fans that were constantly here pounding us, telling us, you gonna take this shit. You gonna take this shit. We had Eagle fans that would come in here and say that they were going to be insufferable. And I went on there and said, hey, how you doing? I went in, I said, hey, how you doing? Immediately got shit on. It was like the gorilla, shit in his hand and just threw it at you. They came after me. Get out of here. This is an Eagles, literally. Don't believe me. Go back and look at it. This is an Eagles safe space, and you're not welcome. That's literally what I got. It's literally what I got. And so I get up this morning, and so 7 hours ago, Philly 500 had to do a video. I broke him. Cowboys fan dishes it out, but can't take it. Cries like a baby. What? Well, we'll see. We'll see, with the help of our Vibe Bunny, what happens today. Because Philly 500 doesn't have the same energy as he did when he ended up doing the glasses for me. Yeah. Y'all remember? Because it talks about me dishing it out and taking it. Let's see who actually takes it.
Don't worry. How do you think I'm shitting on you here? I'm not doing that.
No, not you. Not you.
Don't worry, Mark. That's going to be okay the rest of the season. Okay, they fixed his problems. They got him these new glasses, and these glasses will show the right colored jersey so he doesn't throw an interception. All right, and it's got a time clock on the thing so he doesn't run out of time. Here we go. That stinks.
Keep that same energy, Philly, because the crazy thing is the Eagles have not won a game. Have not won a game since he put those on.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
They've even put a giant inflatable vibe bunny for good feelings. Maybe I ought to bring Barney. I love you. You love me. Oh, no, that would be Minnesota Vikings. He's purple. So Philly did this video last night, and I want to respond to it because in there he has it, like I'm a little punk-ass bitch that I'm running and hiding. I'm not running and hiding. I'm here every day. We all have jokes about how many videos Mark Holmes does a day. We had Leo, who was a channel member, who literally would come in and shit on us every chance and make no bones about it that he's here to be insufferable. I have Eagle trolls that when the Cowboys lose, I'll get like 500 more people watching in my live stream when the Cowboys are losing. When the Cowboys are winning, they don't show up. So to me, that tells me that's trolls. That's you guys. But in this clip he has in here that I have subscribers only on. You have to be subscribed for 20 minutes. And there's a reason for that is if you're doing like football game day streams, there are the what do you call them? The spam NFL dot whatever or comma something or other, which are hackers that come in and spam the comment. The way you combat those guys is by making it subscribers only. You just make it subscribers only for 5, 10, 20 minutes, then they're not hanging around long enough to become a subscriber to spam you. But if you want to say that, I'm doing that to keep Eagles from trolling me, all they have to do is be a subscriber. I mean, they do come here and comment and trash me. The least you could do is be a subscriber and at least help spread the mojo. But let's go to the tape.
This tornado of the first magnitude.
Well, somebody burp Mark, all right? Purple. Because listen, this guy did like a week worth of videos saying, Eagle fans, stop bothering me, stop bothering me.
I really just don't know what to say anymore. It's just been rough. It's rough with the amount of abuse. It's beyond treating individuals. You notice he cut this up, taking out content. I'm not going to be doing a live stream tonight. I am going to spend time with my wife and my family and regroup, and I'll let you know. Now, let me go here. Let me go here right now. Okay, right now, Philly, you know you're wrong on this. I said I was not going to be doing a live stream that night. The reason being was we were actually on vacation at a cabin. You notice that's not Joe Boo's man cave. For my wife's 60th birthday. We had our friends, one of which was an Eagle fan, my brother and stuff. So if you go through before that game even happened, I wasn't doing a whole lot of content. And because you cut that out, you cut that portion out, it makes it seem like, oh, well, of course, the loss is like the season's over and all that. But, I'm here on vacation. I've got my wife and the family and things like that. So I'm not going to be doing the live stream on Friday night. Because I was trying to enjoy time with friends and family. But go on. Where all this goes from here.
This tornado of the first magnitude.
And then today, what does he do? He runs and does a video again about me. Because I didn't talk about Dallas enough. Oh boy, I didn't talk about the Cowboys.
Mad genius. The Eagles tears do taste good.
Shout out to him. The title of it was Your Eagles Therapy. And I went in and said hello. I said, hello, how are you? And immediately, I was told to get out.
Oh, look, it's the baby himself. Oh, I can't do this anymore. Don't bother me. Please, guys. don't bother me because the Cowboys lose. Then the
And of
Eagles
course, you
lose
guys
and
all
they
listen,
back at
right?
it. Come on, man. You gotta take it. If you're gonna put it out there, take it.
Oh, Lord.
That this was an Eagles safe space, and I wasn't welcome there.
What the F your safe space? Get the hell out of it. Safe space. 500 don't believe in safe spaces. You know?
You know what my thought was? You know what my thought was? You sensitive ass little
Tony.
biatches. After you guys have been coming in on my channel, and I'm like, especially with Leo, where I'm kind of like, we're a Cowboys channel, and we're discussing the game and stuff. And as he put it, he would say, I'm here to be insufferable, okay? I'm here to make you guys miserable. And now I get on Eagles channels? It's our safe space. Get out. You're so mean.
What the F your safe space? Get the hell out of it. Safe space. 500 don't believe in safe spaces. You know?
Stonado, the first
Oh,
magnitude.
boy.
Not you.
Don't worry, Mark. That's going to be okay the rest of the season. Okay, they fixed his problems. They got him these new glasses, and these glasses will show the right colored jersey so he doesn't throw an interception. All right, and it's got a time clock on the thing so he doesn't run out of time. Here we go.
Ooh, boy. Oh, God. No. I want to be like the Eagles. Oh, boy. This was fun. This is going to be fun. Yeah. Philly. Yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm not hiding. As you put it, I do 15 videos a day. And I'm here for all of them. So the Cowboys, we get ready to take on the Minnesota Vikings, who just had J.J. McCarthy looking like a world beater, beating the crap out of the Commanders, and left you wondering, can the Commanders actually beat the Eagles? The Eagles, of course, going against a quarterback who had one hand. Jalen Hurts seems to be broken now. Can they actually win another game? I don't know. The Eagles still have the inside track. They have one game that you look at and say, I don't think that they have a chance too much with, and that's Buffalo. But then you got the Raiders and 2 games against the Commanders, and we need them to lose one of those. The reality of it is, more than likely, the Eagles will win the division. I hate to say that, but that's the reality of where we are right now. And we're probably going to have to point back to the Cardinal game or the Carolina Panther game is the one that ended up keeping us out of the playoffs. But in the meantime, we're going to have a little bit of fun. Now, I'm going to say karma matters. We had our Cowboys players visiting Children's Hospital. Let's go to the tape. Dallas Cowboys. For getting it on. So, news on the Cowboys. We may be finally getting what we want, which is the Dallas Cowboys playing less of Kenneth Murray. Kenneth Murray, who was a stopgap guy, who we've kind of said Logan Wilson will probably get more time because he's finally, been in the system for 4 weeks and learning it and everything else, and that may be a boost. Today is a key day because today is the first practice of the week. We'll find out more about CeeDee Lamb as well as Trayvon Diggs. To be clear here, we have to run the table. Unless the Eagles completely implode, we're going to have to run the table. And so that starts Sunday night. You want to talk about playoffs? We're still in them. So let's see for a little bit more before we get out of here, a little bit more of the Eagle tears and how they are trashing Jalen Hurts. I'm old enough to remember when everybody was talking about how Jalen Hurts was the best quarterback in the division.
situation there is also in very different ways interesting. We all saw it 5 times on Monday Night Football. The Eagles lost their 3rd straight. I want to give you just a little taste of what it sounds like on Sports Talk Radio in Philadelphia, just so you get an idea of what the feeling is like in town.
The Eagles have a quarterback problem. For the first time in 5 years, I'm saying that sentence. I haven't said that since 2020. The Philadelphia Eagles have a quarterback problem. Jalen Hurts last night played the worst football game I've ever seen him play. That was a disgusting football game by the quarterback.
Could we stop lying to ourselves and realize that the quarterback is the problem with this offense? And I am tired of hearing the excuses. I'm tired of hearing about, he plays the best and biggest games. And the bottom line is the quarterback has sucked for the last 5 games, and you cannot win in spite of your quarterback.
So I play that because I wanted to give everyone a sense of what it sounds like in town. This is here's the only thing all of that, fine. Is it perhaps overdone and all that stuff? Perhaps. But here's the question. Are they right? Right now. I'm not questioning anything Jalen Hurts has done. I'm talking about what he's doing right now as you watch them play. Is the problem in Philadelphia the quarterback? Lewis.
He's part of the problem. Okay, look, I think when they're looking at this, all right, they're watching the games, they're seeing the interceptions, they're seeing the offense stall out, they're seeing him not deliver big plays more so than costly turnovers, and then they're looking at statistics like this. Past 5 games, total QBR for Jalen Hurts, 39, 26.7, 53.2, 18.3, 27.3. That's on a scale of 0 to 100. That's not good. Then you start peeling back the onion a little bit and start trying to look at this offense. Is there a problem with the schematics as far as like the route trees that you see and the spacing that you see in this passing game? Absolutely. Why do they not put him under center more? Why do they have him operating under the gun, out of the gun as much as he does? That's a great question. When you look at the wide receivers as far as their ability to create separation, consistently catch the football, is that a problem? Absolutely. When you look at the running game inconsistencies and the fact that he isn't able to lean on that the same way as he has been in the past, absolutely. Now, is his accuracy, his decision-making, has that been a problem? Absolutely it is. But here's the thing. It's a number of different things. It's not just over the past 5 games, Jalen Hurts has sucked, and that's it. That is not the issue. That's what a lot of times sports radio dumbs this down to. Right. But we know that's not the case. Is he part of the problem? Of course. We all know that football is a very interconnected game. We know that, but we love to find someone to make the villain. Mm-hmm. He's the villain right now.
Can I just say, if A.J. Brown had caught a couple passes, I don't think we're having the same conversation. Like that game, we could have been talking about them. Wow, when they get A.J. Brown involved, look how great they look. Saquon Barkley's back. Like Jalen made some clutch plays. I just think Jalen's the issue.
Look at every play. Look at how high those passes were.
Everything, the defense that one game, but otherwise the defense has carried them. There are so many issues on this football
balls
team, and the
were
fact
off.
that they are talking about coming into that
Kimberly
game.
Martin, sorry,
our offensive
his passes were way
December
high. They were floating
is a
on
head
it.
coaching problem because we shouldn't be here.
That is, and just to finish up what you were saying, and Jeff, I'll give it to you on this. When things go well, the quarterbacks tend to get a disproportionate level of the credit. Sure. And when things go badly, perhaps then it is reasonable they get a disproportionate level of the blame. Maybe that's how I would respond to what Lewis said. Jeff, what is your take?
And I fully agree. And I think what Lewis is saying and what Kmart is saying are facts. There is a lot of blame to go around in Philly. And I'm just going to say, my team, I will gladly raise both hands to bring Jalen Hurts to my team. Yeah. We'll go win a lot of games with Shane Steichen and Jalen Hurts. You think what you have is a problem, you got no problems, bro. You got Cadillac problems. The bottom line is Nick Sirianni and the entire Eagles organization changed their philosophy of how they're going to win games. And they listened to everyone else instead of what they had to, because it's boring. They got a guy complaining he's not getting enough touches. Guess what? A.J. Brown, most targeted guy over the last 4 games. How many games they won? They lost 3 in a row, fellas. I don't care about all the noise that has been made in Philly. They had a style of winning. What that was, allow our defense to play good. We may only score 10. We may score 14. Everybody's like, oh, you can't win that way. They did. They beat Green Bay that way, who's a really freaking good team. Yeah. They beat
Detroit and the Rams and Kansas
Chiefs.
City.
They beat the good teams. Yeah. Here is the problem. You start listening to all the fans, you're going to be a fan. And that's what's happening in Philly. Because all those guys are going to get paid either way on that radio station.
Well, that's the thing.
it ain't on Jalen Hurts all the way.
I appreciate that, and I think editorially at home you might say, "Oh, that's low-hanging fruit going to the local field," but that's the world they live in. I think it's fair, and I think editorially it's smart to listen to that clip of Joe Giglio and Tom Kelly because that's the voices that have authority in that fan base, and they listen to that, and then it circles and it swirls. I mean, I don't know if you saw last week. It was a small little tweet in the locker room, but like they brought the positivity bunny to the locker room. Take a look. This was in the Eagles locker room. I didn't Photoshop this. They're trying to put levity into the room because it is so negative there right now. And yes, we here in New York City at this table in our suits and our dresses, we could say, look at the record. They're fine. Everything should be okay. We wish we had that problem. In Philly, it's different. The expectation is different, and the quarterback position has always been treated differently in that city. Just ask Carson Wentz or Donovan McNabb.
Yeah, you know what? See, there's obviously things that happen within the walls of an organization that really you can't quantify on the football field. There's a lot of relationships. There's a lot of people trying to get along. There's a lot of trying to massage people's egos, trying to make sure people stay locked in, stay zeroed in, both as players, both as coaches. You know, you've got general managers, you've got front office people who are all going, hey, look, sometimes it's more than just about winning. It's about winning a certain way. And the only thing I would caution against is this. Hey, look, this isn't college football now.
Amen.
This isn't, there aren't people voting on whether or not you're ranked above another team. And you better value just winning the game instead of making sure that you're kind of massaging people's egos. Because if you start doing that, as you said, you can start getting away from who you are. And next thing you know, you're mired in a losing streak and you're sitting there going, what the hell just happened?
Real quick. You watched the difference last year. Yeah. You got a guy reading the same guy was reading a book on the sideline. Yeah. They go on and win the Super Bowl. At some point, you have to place winning above all, and the way you win is irrelevant, and that's the problem. In how we want it to look pretty, and I've heard you say it. Yeah. It's an ugly way to win. Winning is keeping everybody's job.
More reading, less throwing. Perhaps that's our solution in Philadelphia. All right.
Oh my goodness! I'm sorry. I'm having so much fun with this. I'm going to find the chat. I'm going to find the chat. I've actually got Philly 500 stream going in here as he's watching it. But I want to get, I got to clear my name. I got to clear my name here because, I do a lot of shit. I'll be honest with you. I troll them. I troll them the same way they troll me. All's fair in love and trolling. I'm wondering if I should see. Here's how old I am. It used to be back in the day, back in the 30s and 40s, the way they tell, this wasn't the easy P-test where you find out if you're pregnant or not, like we have today, you find out in 5 minutes. Back in the day, the first pregnancy tests were actually done on rabbits. And so the term was the rabbit died, which meant you were pregnant. I don't know if the Eagles are pregnant, but the rabbit definitely died. I can guarantee you that rabbit ain't in the locker room no more. I'm Mark Holmes, and of course, as always, I love you, Eagle fans, even if you don't.
Man, I thank you, brother. Let's go to No Limit. Get back to the Eagles fans who are all fired up. Let's go to No Limit. He's not happy. No Limit.
Bro, you can,
right,
bro,
ready,
you can hear me.
Set some parameters for you.
Bro, you can hear. Hold on. Wait. Before you get into the parameters, can you hear me when I say this?
I can hear you.
Fuck you, Mark Holmes. That's all I'm gonna say. Now go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I love Mark Holmes. Mark Holmes is a good
guy. I love him too. He's a great podcaster.
No Limit last week.